Hi guys, Skinsfanatic here. Just a quick reminder before we get started on tonight's show that if you haven't already, please go down the bottom and subscribe to my channel. Throw me a few likes. Be much appreciated. All right, guys, enjoy the show. Oh yeah, it's that time of the week. Skinsfanatic Live. Put your 2 1s up and raise your cups up. Skinsfanatic's back, serving Panther and Jack's up. Started out here in the TTC. Well, ran for my team. Shout out to the B&G. But hold up, cause rolling in like thunder. It's Skinsfanatic Live from the land down under. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Hit the like and sub, I got the goods here, boy. What is good, everybody? How does it do on this fine Friday evening? Skinsfanatic Live here, episode 9, week 3 of the NFL season. And what a disappointing turnout for the Washington football team in week 2. We're going to get into a bit about that game on Monday morning. We're going to break down the coming opponent with the Cleveland Browns, heading off to Cleveland for week 3 in an early must-win for the football team. And then we're going to discuss a few other things around the league. Like always, joining me will be Crazy Brave 74. He's got a few, probably a few tips for you tipsters later. You gamblers who like to put wagers on the football games. He's got all the tips, and hopefully he's got some winners for you this time around. Okay, so very disappointed. I guess you can say that the game on Monday, really once again falling behind early, got ourselves in a deep hole. Looked there at one stage. We were about to at least make it 7-3. After that, Landon Collins interception. The strip sack there on Dwayne Haskins was very untimely in that situation, and it just sort of snowballed from there. Kyler Murray made us look pretty stupid. Fair to say that he will do that to a lot of teams this year, and he was a nightmare, basically, just a nightmare. And the Cardinals, wow. I mean, I didn't think they were going to be as good as they were. They might actually go as far as to being sniffing around the Super Bowl this season. They look pretty good. I underestimated them. First one, I will admit, I underestimated the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah. So we're 1-1. It's a tough one to swallow. I thought going in, we had a good chance, but I was concerned about that little scrambling quarterback. Historically, we as a football team haven't gone well against scrambling quarterbacks like that. And he was dangerous. He's dangerous. I mean, we had him rattled early. I thought we did. We had him throwing the ball away, running out to the sideline, throwing the ball away. We got a turnover on him. It wasn't looking too bad there for a little bit, but just got the sense that they were on us early. and being a young football team on the road, hard to recover from that. So we're going to bring in Crazy Brave. We're going to get his thoughts on that, and we're going to feed off each other's input here, so we get a little bit more of an idea of. We're not going to spend too much time on last week's game because we've got a big game coming up against Cleveland. So I'm going to go and bring Crazy Brave in. Crazy, welcome to the show.
G'day, Skinsfanatic. Hey guys, yep, crazy week. We went from top of the world to, uh, you know, the shit heap in and falling to 1-1 in horrible fashion. Uh, I mean, look, it's not as bad as that sounds and seems. 1-1 is very good position to be in. We'll get to that later, but in Sunday was bad. We started bad. There was a holding call on our first offensive play, and then the referees uh, decide to pick up a flag when Tressway was clearly ran into, and you knew from that point on that the Jokers were running the asylum, and we couldn't get out of that hole, and we fell behind and to a good side, and now we are 1-1. Yep, very bad day.
Yeah, that that non running into the kicker on penalty. That penalty wasn't called on Trezway was ridiculous. Yeah, and we knew.
Yeah, they
We
picked the
knew.
flag up.
We knew from then
Yes.
on this was going to be a fucking joke of a day.
Yeah.
And
There
yeah,
was
you're right.
the we had the holding call on our first kick punt return of the day, put us back in on the 8-yard line. Our first play was a semi decent 3 or 4 yard run. Second play, we pick up first down, called back on a holding penalty. Then we have to punt, and they pick up the flag on the blatant. Anyway, that was just the start of the game, and that was my day. But um,
Yeah, I mean, like he done the helicopter. Like you know, I haven't seen a more blatant running into the kicker in my life than I saw on that first possession. I mean, look, here's the thing, mate. We've got to stop going through now
yeah,
on our
I
fucking
mean,
kick
and
returns.
look, and that in the context, probably now we can see that it might not have won us the game, but um, you know, yeah, Kyler Murray, he took us to school and showed us a new brand of NFL, and we weren't up to the task. But I do believe that we can keep with this side, and we might not be ready yet, but if we do have to face them again, I think we can, give them a better run than what we gave them on Sunday.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, if we're facing them again, we've got them in the playoffs, and that means we made the playoffs. So absolutely, if we're in the playoffs, then we've done something right.
That's right. And speaking of playoffs,
Hmm.
um, let me just quickly talk about my thoughts on Ron Rivera's 3 timeouts that he left in the book. Um, I believe that Ron uh, saw the big picture, and he knows he's got a talented side, and we may face them in the playoffs if we do achieve our goals. And, he's not going to be able to sell to his team um, that we can keep with this Arizona Cardinals team if they're going to put up 42 points on us. And that's where they were headed if we started calling our timeouts, our first timeout at 5 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. Um, Arizona were picking us apart. Um, the first play of the last drive was a 10-yard pickup from Drake. So therefore, we would have just let that clock keep running. And second play was uh, Murray faking a sweep to the right and then just uh, picking a wide open tight end over the middle for another first down. And by that stage, it was like these guys are picking up first downs at will. Um, so I mean, we did stop them. Our defense was okay, but
Mm.
I think Ron felt that we might have to play this team again. Not so much this year. We probably, if we can play them again this year, that'd be great. But we're going to have to play this team in the future if we want to be taken serious.
Yeah, no doubt. Um, yeah, look, I thought the defense, although it looked very vulnerable at times, didn't do too bad of a job. Um, and as we know, though, if you go 3 and out on multiple possessions and your defense is back out on the field, your offense has only been out there for a couple of minutes of the game. You keep sending out that Arizona offense, they're going to run up points. You keep making mental errors, um, they're going to put up points. You keep getting finger fucked by the referees, they're going to put up points.
Yeah, well, I mean, those clowns didn't get the memo that we're changing things here in Washington, and I don't. It just seemed like they were against us. It was biased or terrible. I won't say it was biased, but it was a terrible display from the referees. I'll give them a
Yeah,
3 out of 10. They even didn't look confident when they were making their calls, and that's how I knew. I just knew. Oh dear. Anyway,
it was a perfect storm. I mean, we had
yes, it
when I
was,
was
and
stopped on the microphone, it was we were doomed from kickoff.
yeah, 1-1. It really is not that bad. 0-0 and 2 would be, something I don't think some of the Washington Redskin fans have the heart to even fight their way out of at 0-2, where it's 0-2 wouldn't be the end of the world, but here we are 1-1, and the sky has fallen down after such a great opening week.
Boy, has it! I mean, you know, I just can't believe the contrast from week one to week two with this fan base. I mean, this fan base is some of the most fickle fucks I've ever been, associated with. I mean, look, I know there's a lot of good fans out there, but my God, I mean, you go from fucking carrying on like we've just, won the Super Bowl, and I knew just calm the fuck down. Right, happy days, very good. Calm down, because I knew it as soon as the shit hit the fan. You know, oh, Ron Rivera's fucking up time management, and Dwayne Haskins, has bad mechanics, and look at his quarterback rating, and look at everyone else around the league. Well, fucking stop looking at everyone else around the league. Get out and support your fucking team. It is honestly, if the man will be starting his 10th game this week against the Browns. That's 10 games. That's not even a season.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's right.
Look,
No, we
really,
must see more.
like I understand. It's frustrating as fuck. I watched the game. I was frustrated as long as everyone else. But I mean, I just don't think that we were going to win the Super Bowl this year. We're building something. We have a young team, and we need to see. If it's going to be Haskins is going to be the future. We can't have that. Pulling him, pulling him at halftime of a game that we're losing on the road to a very fucking good team, and pulling. Pulling. People want him pulled. I'll put Allen in.
Yeah,
Even
well,
with
look, in all honesty, I think a lot of those are the fans who, um, you know, they won't they won't be back until we play Dallas, and if we don't beat them, we won't get their approval then. There's just there is a group of fans whose heart aren't in it, and there's a lot whose heart is, and to anyone watching this, don't get me wrong, I love the support that you have for your team, um, but you know it's it's starting to show, um, and if you don't pull your head out of the sand, there'll be no team in Washington.
well, there's only one team in Washington, so if you're going to support them. You know what I mean? It's um, it's the same old shit with this fan base. I mean, we're working on something here. We really are. Um,
Yeah.
you know, I just we need to have the patience. I guess a lot of the fans don't have the patience.
Oh, well, obviously not. No. I
Look,
mean, we
fans.
could. We Scott Turner's already been fired this year, along with North. With Scott
Yeah,
Turner and Ron Rivera, and
yeah,
I think Dan Snyder's. They want him to go too.
yeah. Well, give it a minute, and it'll be all Del Rio's defense, and after
Yeah.
poured champagne over in week one. Yep, Jack Del
Well,
Rio, paper thin
it,
defense.
no, but I mean, it's going to be given time. Um, Dan Snyder has made the decision to give, um, other guys some power in the football operation side of things. And if this is given time with Rivera and Del Rio, there will be success. They're proven coaches, and we've already seen. I have already seen in the 2 weeks that there is a change.
I think so too. Another funny thing is all the Madden players. All these guys that um, go and sign Antonio Brown now. Who's that Seahawks dude who got cut? The safety.
Yeah, Earl
Go and get
Thomas.
go and get L. Thomason. Go and get Antonio Brown. We're not on the cusp of the Super Bowl.
Oh,
We're
it's
not on the
just
cusp of a Super Bowl here. Why the fuck would we go out and sign?
it makes no sense. They just don't get it.
It's dumb. It's fucking dumb. Um, I mean, look,
Oh,
I'm on, I'm on like 15 groups on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter, and it's just a bashing. And I'm staying out of it. If they want my opinion, they could come and watch Skinsfanatic Live.
come and watch the show, guys. Give it a like too.
It's not the
Give it a
show.
thumbs up.
Yeah, give me a like and subscribe. Get on the show and talk to me, motherfuckers. I'm angry. I'm angry because
Yeah, get angry,
I,
Skinsfanatic.
I,
Week
you
week
know, it's
three
week,
and
it's
the
week two. It's week, it was, well, it's week three now, but we played two games
hmm,
and we were riding off the young quarterback who's played 9 games.
hmm.
It's a fucking joke.
And like I said after we beat Philadelphia, like enjoy this. Like we are on top of the NFC East for 14 days. And like for the 14 days that we have been on top, it's just been a lot of panic put on nothing really. You
Oh,
know, we should be walking around with our heads high. And yeah, but I mean, look, some people are driven to driving people out.
yeah. Yeah, they are. They are. They got to get ahead of him. We've got to know that Aston sucks. Good for fucking you, alright? You think Aston sucks. He's trash. Oh, Haskins is trash. It's a joke. Yeah, anyway. Um, we are still on top of the NFC East. Our opponent this week, the Cleveland Browns, in my opinion. Let's get to the keys to victory for the Cleveland Browns game. How's that sound, Crazy?
Yep, good, guys.
Yep.
Just replying to someone just sent me a message here on our skin and our comments chat. Just check that. Yeah, and we'll get to the Browns game.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, no, it's fine. I got DMs popping up all over the place myself.
yeah.
Um, yeah, no, all good. Keys to the game. I've got? Look, first of all, I think uh, you know we can force some turnovers here um, against the Browns. I think we can force um, Baker Mayfield into making some stupid errors, um, and I just think if we can get their offense off the field, um, if we have a few splutters on our offense, which I'm sure we will, seems to be a trend at the moment, but uh, get their offense off the, maybe get some points off turnovers in this game. Um, we've what, three interceptions, one fumble recovery, so we've got four takeaways already. Uh,
Yeah,
four takeaways
that's right.
already this season. Plenty of quarterback pressure, plenty of quarterback sacks already.
Yep.
So look, I worry about their run game. They've got Kareem Hunt and Chubb. Uh, they've got Jarvis Landry, who I think might be out. I'm not sure. Uh, you know, they're going to be. Look, they're not
They're
going to be easy.
talented.
They've got some talented, but they are the Cleveland Browns. I think we've got a better coach than them, or we can out coach them. I think Del Rio's going to throw everything he's got at
Well,
Baker.
this is really another test for our defense, and the first time we will have a significant facing a significant run heavy offense, and we'll get to see get a glance of our run defense um, some for the first time really this season, as Arizona and Philadelphia play too much of a, they keep us in a guessing game, and we haven't even really been able to establish ourselves in our new 4-3 set. And this may be the first week that we see more of that in trying to stop Cleveland's run heavy game.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if we can stop their run and get Baker, throwing more passes with the
Correct.
pressure,
That's right. That's yes.
that's
Keep
the
them
key.
in. Keep them in those
We
long third and third and eights.
we've got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. Another key thing: stop shooting yourself in the foot. Um, you know, we can't have you know holding penalties on the first play of the game. We can't have referees not calling penalties either.
Yeah.
I was watching the Arizona game, and I was just like, "Is holding the call anymore?" Because man, I just saw a lot of holding on us, which just tells you our pass rush defense is phenomenal.
Well, I mean, look, it does come down to these referee crews play obviously a big role in some games, and a lot of pressure is on them to make the right call. and there was just a bunch of clowns running that game last Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely fucking shit show. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I obviously think that to help the pass game out, we need to really get the run going. I mean, these are all basic keys to victory. You know,
Yeah,
anyone who can do this stuff in a
that's
football game will come out, give themselves a chance in the game.
yeah, that's
But
right, and
I just
that's
say
right.
just because you know we didn't run the ball too bad last week. You know, had a couple of good runs there with Gibson and McKissick.
No, that's right.
I
I
just
mean, week 3, we might start. We'll get not a clearer, well, just a clearer picture of what our offense is starting to look like after 3 weeks. It won't be the full picture, but we'll see it moulding into what it can be. And I
yeah,
expect to see a few extra plays this week. And I don't know the way they are going to attack, but they need to get the ball out of Dwayne's hands quick, as
fast.
that appears to be the way he is picking up his first downs. But at the same time, his problem is he is trying to get it out a little bit too quick. He just needs to relax a little bit more because he's got heaps. Well, he doesn't have heaps of time, but
Well,
he's
his
got
expertise.
he's got heaps. He's got heaps of ability, and he's got more talent than he thinks, and he can make those throws if he just takes that extra second and just relaxes.
Yeah, look, he's got to stop. He's got to stop sliding into the defense. Like a few times last week, he moved up into the pocket right where the defense was. You know, he just needs to know a little bit more about his surroundings. I think because then he
Yeah,
gets caught up. Yeah, like
yeah,
his footwork's all over the place and his mechanics are off, and then he'll throw
yeah.
an inaccurate pass or um, you know, it's. I'm not going to sit here and tell everybody that it's all the offensive line's fault because it's not. But the man could do with a little bit more time back there, you know.
Oh, absolutely. And this is,
Less
this is
pressure.
how these quarterbacks do develop and get better. He's hearing the whispers that he tends to scramble left all the time, and he'll pick up on that, and he'll just and he'll be able to make plays towards his right hand side in the future. Um, and everyone will go, well, he is. There is progression. He is
Mm,
making progression at the moment. He's a young bloke, and he's just looking for, you know, his 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 key bailout that he's go to whenever he gets under pressure, and sometimes he's running into a pile, or um, his receiver may drop the ball. It's,
yeah.
he's doing his best at the moment. There's no need to um, you know think about the future at quarterback just yet. Let's see what Dwayne's got, because he's we don't have to pay him that much. This is what building a football team's about. You know, let him
Oh yeah,
grow.
exactly. Like you know, I'm not going to sit here after he's played 4 seasons and if he hasn't changed the way he's been playing, say, oh no, give him time. But I've got to say, give him time when he's only played 9 games. You know, and
Well,
two of them this
yeah,
year with our offensive line doesn't seem to be um, very good.
yeah.
And now
There's
we've got
lots of different scenarios. Lots of different scenarios these quarterbacks can get themselves into. This is his first year that he's actually starting, and he's playing for something, So at the moment, the record is 1-1, and if he can get the team into the playoffs, that's good for him, And right now, he's on target for that if we give him the support that he deserves, and we'll see, and how will he respond in the pressure? Because there's going to be pressure. There might be a 6-8 record, and Washington need to win the final two games of the season to get in, and we're going to see, a quarterback who wants to make plays and needs to make plays, and it's really the excitement has only just begun in Dwayne Haskins' career. Last year he didn't have that opportunity.
No, he didn't. No, and you're right. Like, yeah, it's frustrating because we know that he can do it. Um, we've seen him do it. It's just about the time. He needs the time. He needs the opportunity. You know, I think the latest stat, if you want to go off this shit, but the latest stat is that out of all the quarterbacks in the league, he has the least time to throw to get the ball out. And
Yeah,
it's one of these new stats, next
no,
gen
that's
stats. Um,
that's right. It's well known around the league that he is not getting enough time to deliver his passes and go through his reads as well as he'd like. But he's still making some good He's still making some good throws. He's just a little bit panicky as a young dude. He wants to do well, and he's probably even knows the history of quarterbacks that have been slayed here in the past.
I'm sure he
Um,
does.
and and that's probably brought on by that. He's been a bit too protective of the ball, and we need to get that out of the organisation. We need a quarterback who's just going to you know sling it around and not really care about his errors in a way, and Dwayne's can be that player too. I mean, I don't want him to not care about his errors, but um, he can make some plays.
Yeah, look, he can. No, absolutely. I think he needs the help. He needs the running game to be on song, and he needs the right plays called. As you saw, the adjustment Scott Turner made in the second half of the Arizona game, we went to the quicker, you know, get the ball out quick, few screens. I thought Scott Turner made some really good adjustments in that second half, and it wasn't like it all came in garbage time. It was that third quarter we started to sort of make a bit of a almost take a little bit of momentum, if you'd call it that. But we
Yeah,
definitely had momentum
yeah.
moving the ball. Uh,
It
you know,
was, no, that was good. And to see Terry McLaurin, really dig in for a couple of first downs and then sprint away for the touchdown. It was impressive.
oh, well, it's always nice to see a couple of touchdowns when you feel like your team's getting outplayed. Uh, and then it breathes
Yeah,
life, it breathes hope. You're like, well,
no, that's
shit,
right. And I,
things might be.
I am, I'm looking forward to that. Giving the offense, you've just seen the offense this week against Cleveland, and it's the defense that we have put the expectations on this year, and um, this is a test for them against the run. We have not been very good against the run in previous years, so if we can cover this run well in definitely this game and the next one against the Baltimore Ravens, who rush for hundreds of yards a game. Um, you know, we are getting tested against the run in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to get a good gauge on Jack
Mm.
Del Rio's defence. Um,
Yeah, I hope they go easy on us because
well, that's right. I mean, Arizona and Kyle Murray um, tore us apart in the end. We actually did well against the running back, but Murray, killed
yeah,
us.
yeah, he did. He made it look fucking real easy.
Yeah,
Um, he's so small. He's like a little
yeah,
mouse. He's trying to catch a
that's
little mouse. Like those little
yeah.
buggers. They're real hard to catch, and that's what he looked like.
Look, and with that kind of offense keeping us off balance, I think even though he wasn't there playing, but Andy Reid could have ran out on the field and picked up a first down on some trick play there. Like they just had us off balance all day.
Yeah, I don't see any Reed getting the first down. Yeah, no, I get your point. They did. They had us off balance. Um, and yeah, I was, DeAndre Hopkins is, you know, amazing, and Larry Fitzgerald is fucking even more amazing. Like, how long's he been doing it?
Our hands were definitely full, but there is a big picture, and you know we're not going to fall out on our own sword after 1-1. There is some spirit in this camp, and we are going to fight forward and take out the NFC East this year.
Mm. You heard it here first, folks, on Skinsfanatic Live. Crazy Brave going to take out the NFC East.
There you go, folks.
There it is. Big news. Breaking news.
Oh, the guys, yeah, it only took 3 weeks. I mean, this is the time to get on at 1-1. If we can get this victory against Cleveland, Dallas are going in against a red hot Seattle team and can fall to 1-2.
Mm.
So, once again, we can give ourselves a cushion, and all of a sudden you'll be saying after 5 weeks, you'll be looking at the standings going, "Oh, the Redskins are still right there on top." So, guys, jump on, get on the Redskins, put your money on them. You're taking out the NFC East this year.
Well, I predicted my bold prediction was 3-0. So I had this Cleveland game in as a win, and I stand by that. Still, I think we'll beat Cleveland. We'll get to our predictions later. I've actually got us winning the game. La, um, a big win this week. No Australian.
Come on, I'm trying to do something.
Get the cat out of the door.
Oh, the cats come in. The cats interrupted the show, guys.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I just was going to say, Archie Rangy, like he's got a big story here for us. When you're in rebuild mood, yes, you but the heat on defense, and that's where it starts. The football team seems defensive side means a lot. Surprising to see the week one. All right, I don't know what that said. Yeah,
Well, I think he was just saying that, you know, we are going to see basically the defense that we saw on in the week
one.
one performance, a bit more of a pass rush.
Yeah,
We've got a crazy cat here on the loose on Skinsfanatic Live. Okay, we apologise there. Back to the show.
wow, interesting. Um, yeah,
Can we bring R2 Ramir in here while I just take care of this
no,
uh,
he's not.
pretty.
He's not even here. He's not. It's cool. No, it's all good. I'm just. You want to take? I'll speak. You can sort your cat out. All right. Yeah. So what I was saying was Um, that I think we, well, obviously Baker Mayfield isn't no Kyler Murray. He does like to use his legs, and he will try to get out of this. He's one of those little short asses as well. I think he is very fucking folding pressure. He will make mental errors trying to do too much. I'm not sold on Baker Mayfield. I think he's got, the talent, but I just don't know he's got it between the ears. Um, you know, it's Miles Garrett we've got to look out for. Um, Coming at Dwayne Haskins, like we need to, put an extra blocker over there on him. If he gets free, we could be in a world of hurt. I don't want him coming off the edge and strip sacking Dwayne Haskins, you know, 3 times in a game with our depleted offensive line. I am concerned about Miles Garrett, yes. We know all about Odell Beckham on the other side of the ball. You know, big crybaby.
For sure.
Likes to take it out on the kicking net.
For sure.
We're not scared of Odell Beckham. He's just another player on the field. Landon Collins will take care of Odell Beckham. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Week 3. What more could you ask, really? At 1-1, we are right in the thick of it. And, the football has been outstanding.
Look, I don't particularly like the Cleveland Browns. If you recall, the last preseason or the year before, when they marched down the field with their no huddle offense in the preseason game,
Yeah.
and carried on like fucking pork chops.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're probably,
Some things are never forgotten. Let's just say
nah,
that.
they'll have some tricks up their sleeves. And I can't wait. And Ron's got the tricks up his sleeve too, which he hasn't pulled out. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, well, we need to get that fast-paced, no huddle.
That's right. There's been, a lot of people calling for that. We have seen it, a little sprinkle of it against Philadelphia, where Dwayne was a little, hurrying up the offense on a few occasions. Yeah, if we can just maybe get that tempo. Look, as Scott Turner learns more about his opponents, we will start seeing different game plans in to the start of every game. Don't be surprised if we do come out with no huddle on occasions, and then other times we'll come out with play action bombs, and then other times we will come out with just a simple straight halfback handoff.
Yeah, I mean, look, the exciting thing about these games is anything can happen. We've seen it before, lots of times. We can come out of the gates on fire, and then blow it, or we can start slow and come back and win these games. The NFL, it's such a strategic game, isn't it? Like, so much that goes into it each week. All the weaknesses and the plays that you can come up with to scheme against the defense's weaknesses and stay away from players like Miles Garrett and players of his liking. I mean, with Chase Young, if you watch the game, if you watch Chase Young, he was all over the field once again. He didn't have that dominant game that he did in week 1. He did get a sack.
He was credited with a sack. I've watched the game twice now, and I can't recall. I just don't see his sack in that game. I mean, the second time I watched it, I may have missed the play, but can you remember his sack? Because he was credited with one.
No, I saw the stats and I thought the same thing. I don't remember him getting a sack. But he did, apparently.
Well, it's. I mean, look, I am not arguing against it, but I do see it as being a little bit, not odd. Um, you know, Michael Strahan, Brett Favre laid down for Michael Strahan on the turf, or Strahan's sack record. I don't think that happened on the weekend, but there was an occasion where um, Murray may have put his knee on the turf, and Young may have been the closest man there, so they've given him a sack. But I just can't recall. I will watch that game for a third time just to check on that. But he has been credited with a sack and
Yeah.
leads the NFL with 2.5.
He was chasing down Murray a lot. There was a few times there I thought he was going to mow him down from behind. He doesn't give up. He's just got this motor and he just runs. He keeps going. It's exciting to watch. Like, it
Oh,
really
great!
is.
It's great to watch.
And
Yes,
on your team. So your cat situation?
yep, we have, and I'm almost ready to move on to the picks of the week before we end the show.
Yep. Well, we've got R2 Rand joining us right now. So
For sure.
if he's ready to go, we'll go ahead and we'll bring him in. And we'll open our picks and we'll talk about some of these games coming up on.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll let R2 have a little bit of a chat.
Sure. R2 Rand, welcome to Skinsfanatic Live.
Hey,
How are you?
going good, guys. Going good. How are you?
Yeah,
Yep,
awesome.
doing well. Doing well, R2.
Yeah.
What have you got? What have you got?
What have I got? Dog ran away today. Chased it. Oh, it's a bit of pace in me too. I was pretty impressed. Watched the Dolphins game today when I could in my lunch break and a few other sneaky moments.
Well done.
I would have liked to seen the rest, like watched it properly, which I think I will go back and do because except I was a bit everything I saw, I don't know why, my feeds or whatever was just all about the beard and the mustache today or something, apparently.
Okay.
You know,
yeah, I mean, I haven't watched the game yet. I will
beard.
watch it in condensed mode.
Yeah. Yes. And last week was good. It's all good. It's all good. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
My tipping isn't good. I've lost money, but all in all, I've enjoyed the games, and the one I really got a kick out of is the Cincy Browns game the other week.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, the quarterbacks. That was fucking awesome, man. That Cincy bloke, he's a rookie, isn't he? And he looks like he's played for 2 years. Kind of reminds me of he's stepping into a side there, like, you know. I know they haven't won, but like still, like I watch the game for the skill of all the players, like, you know, catchers, defense, quarterbacks. And I can switch on the hate and get worked up games at any time too. But no, that was
what's got you
pretty
worked
good,
up?
man. Like,
what's got you worked up?
Joe Burrow.
Nothing. Now, was there something that got you worked up this week in the NFL? Was there any clown performances?
Oh,
Because we touched on one.
yeah. What was yours?
Oh, the referee crew at the Washington Arizona game.
Okay, that old chestnut. Yeah, the refereeing. Yeah, well, that does get you fired up because we're naturally like we're on either side. Pass interference, and then when it happens to you, you're like, oh, that's a 50-50 call. We got away with that one, or
Yeah, there was the big one in week one.
It evens itself out, all that sort of stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't all the time, and it does cost you a fair bit. I've seen a few, and I'm going, oh, that's bullshit. No, could have, just moved on, but they didn't. So I moved on, and sure enough, the team drives again and they score. It's like, ooh, here's the scoreboard. It's ticking over, and you just get back in the business. I'm hoping. I'm not going to try and get superstitious now, but I don't want to get worked up yet. Yeah, we've got the Bills this weekend, so I'm hoping there's nothing there that makes me. I'm hoping there's nothing there that makes me throw my device down the bush, and whatever. But yeah, I was going to make a scene about, the 5 bets on the multi.
Oh, the Crazy Braves, Crazies 5.
Yeah.
Did you back Crazies 5 last week?
I did.
Make sure you back it this week. Get on it this week.
I will.
Crazies 5. It is going to. I apologise to all of my punters last week. This week, we are on target. We've been working around the clock, and we've delivered you 5 of the best games. These games will not fail, guys. Get on, follow crazybrave74.com.
All right. Sounds good.
Have you updated your site? Because I can bring up Crazy's 5 for you right now. You've got
the site gets updated.
The
site gets updated on a Saturday morning Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m.
So is your latest 5 up there now?
I've made my latest 5, but no. My week 3 5s, my week 3 picks will be available for everyone on Saturday around lunchtime. I can give you a sneak peek tonight on the show.
Okay. Well, as you can see, the
Let's do. Can you?
Live leaderboard is very close. Obviously, Finn's Tragic, aka Paradise 78, picked the Miami Dolphins today, and I fucked up and didn't put in my pick.
That's right. So we've got a tie now.
Wow.
For 25.
No, we don't have a tie.
No,
total.
I mean, no, we're not. We're going by the total. I know that, but I'm just saying we have a tie in the match points, winning points.
Yeah.
Sorry,
picking winners. Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I've got 20 out of 32, so I've got 12 wrong in 2 weeks.
Let Skinsfanatic break it down.
Yeah, so there it is. We've I've only had 6 wrong in the first 2 rounds, and I was gloating.
Very impressive.
And I forgot to put my pick in. I fucked up.
Idiot.
I forgot what day it was. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
Right? Well, obviously, Finn Tragic, aka Paradise 78, went the Dolphins. Crazy Brave, who'd you take today?
Oh, I took the Jacksonville Jaguars by.
All right, yeah. So did I. So I believe that would have given. This is how this tipping algorithm works. Skinsfanatic 81 would have got the the most popular pick, which was Jacksonville. If either of us went the Dolphins, well then Skinsfanatic gets
right.
Dolphins and he gets a win for that if he doesn't put his pick in.
That's
there.
right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so he got the loser.
Yeah.
He got the loser today because us two went. Yeah.
Oh look,
we did everyone a favour.
I am a favour.
Yes.
Oh, I fucked up. You know.
It did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I get it.
No, I'm very impressed with your start, but you need to finish a competition, and then I will give you full kudos, and you know at this stage you're winning the thing. Back in a minute.
It's funny with tipping. As soon as someone starts gloating about their tips, they fall in a heap, shit the bed, or you're at work doing friendlies and you go, oh, I'm going to put some money on this. And that's when you do your ass.
well, with all due respect, I didn't pick a winner or a loser. I just fucked up and forgot. I looked at it earlier in the week and I was going to pick Miami. I was going to pick Miami by 1 point.
You fucked up.
I was driving home today and I was out of range. I had no reception. And I thought, shit, I didn't put my pick in. Did I? I couldn't remember. And I had no reception, so I couldn't put my pick in. It was a cluster of fuck-ups.
Yep.
But
that's honest. That's an honest mistake, but
78% pick rate is absolutely smashing.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny that you fucking didn't get it in before the show. You must have been busy.
I was busy. Always busy. Fuck.
Yeah.
Running around
keeping it real.
Yeah.
Are we keeping it real? All right, maybe we should break down our week 3 picks.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll bring up the games and let's run through them. I'll start off with my pick and we'll go clockwise around the board. That means we'll go Pete next in and then you.
Oh, you could have had a different clockwise to me. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. So we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Cincinnati Bengals. It is that Cincinnati. Sorry, Cincinnati Bengals at the Philadelphia Eagles. I've got the Eagles in this one by 10 points.
Okay, yep. I have taken the Eagles myself by 13. I just think they will be too dominant for a young quarterback.
Yep. Agreed. R2.
I've taken with the spread, but I've got Philly by 3 in this
Philly
one.
by 3. So that kind of went cut out on us a little bit there, but Philly by 3. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Very nice.
The San Francisco 49ers traveling to the New York Football Giants. I have San Fran by 14 points.
Yeah. At this current look, I've taken the 49ers by 8 points. They will cover any spread you will find on any betting agency this week. They will be my pick of the week.
Lock them in. R2?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've got 49ers by 7. Lock that in, only because of the Super Bowl appearance. Other than that, they're injured, man.
It's worth noting that I do believe Jimmy Garoppolo is out.
Yep.
He got hurt.
Wow. Isn't that very typical for it to fall into the Giants' hands against San Francisco?
And Joey Bosa. He's injured too.
Okay, so there may be some late changes on Super Bowl at 3 in the morning.
But it's also worth noting that Saquon
It's the
Barkley.
Giants.
Yeah.
Depending on whether I see the good dealer or the bad dealer.
I'd stay away from the Giants like fucking moldy bread. They stink. All right, we've got the Washington football team travelling to the Cleveland Browns. I have Washington winning this one. 7-17 point.
Yeah, look, I think that this week we're going to see everyone jumping on Scott Turner's dick after this game, and I've taken the Washington football team by 14 points. I think it'll be a fairly convincing win for them.
Yeah.
You got them by 17 as well.
14.
Oh, 14, sorry.
You have them 17.
17. Yeah.
Well, wow.
I've shaved off. I've shaved a good 11 points from both you guys, and I've got the football team by 3. They'll fire up.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's most likely going to be.
It comes down to your defense this week.
Closely. Yeah, we've talked about that.
We're not breaking down all the
No,
so
that's right.
No.
Work. No, it does. We heard you.
We got the very shit hot Vegas Giants, Vegas Raiders traveling to New England. I've picked New England by 3 in this game.
Yeah, I've also taken the New England Patriots by 3. I just really like the fact that Cam Newton and Bill Belichick are just scheming up against these opposing defenses, and I really will encourage all my punters to take advantage of any short price that is given for the Patriots. I mean, any short this week. Just disregard that. I've taken the bloody Patriots. Yeah, lock them in.
Lock them in.
They're not my lock of the week.
Yeah, Billy. I've got Billy bounce back Belichick. They're back at home after a loss. Pats by 1. Kudos to the Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, good start from them. I haven't
like
seen any of them, so it's hard to say they're going to beat the Patriots. Okay, next one. Chicago Bears at the Atlanta Falcons. I have the Falcons by 5 in this one. Falcons will be filthy after that choke effort last week.
They should be.
Yep.
Absolutely. And anyone who follows Crazy Brave punting will be filthy with it as well. This week, I have taken the Falcons by 8. I just think that the veteran quarterback will be too much for I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of the defensive coordinator at the Raiders, but I can't. I just think that he will be able to carve up the Las Vegas Raiders defense in a quiet stadium.
Falcons. Crazy Brave.
Oh, it's at the Death Star. Correct.
Bears, Falcons.
It's the Bears, Falcons. Correct. I'm so sorry. This is the hardest game of the week to pick, without a doubt. No, it is. Falcons and Bears. Falcons, after winning an impressive game in week 1, falling in week 2 to the devastating onside kick. Who do you trust? I'm taking the veteran quarterback here against the younger quarterback of Chicago Bears, Michael Trubisky. Thank you. Mitchell.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Yeah, I just think Atlanta are like a dog off the leash, just sniffing around on the grass at the moment. And I've got the Bears by 6. They're sloppy, but they seem to just jag wins, and they'll jag a win against Atlanta. Bears by 6.
Yeah, okay, good one. Got to be into the win. The Houston Texans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've taken Pittsburgh in this game by 3 points. And probably should be more, but I'm going to just give them 3.
Yeah, I think Chef and Roethlisberger really have something working together in Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Pittsburgh by 4.
Yeah.
You know, they're really booking.
No,
No, they're not. They're not that cooking. They're cooking. Yeah, they're not that cooking. I don't know. How do you smoke an ice pipe? I wouldn't know.
Oh shit!
I thought it was Pittsburgh are dirty. They're back. They're dirty again. Texans allowing too much rushing yards against them. I think they're the second worst in the league. Steelers by 10 in this one.
Oh, good. This to me is the toughest pick of the round, and I haven't even locked this one in yet. This one might be one Skinsfanatic changes. Tennessee Titans at the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota 0-2, Tennessee 2-0. Right now, I've taken Minnesota by 1 point, and I'm not confident. Crazy Brave, tell me what you got.
I do agree that it is one of the harder picks of the week, and I suggest to anyone who does follow Crazy Brave Punting to steer away from this game. But I have taken the Titans by 9 to continue their strong start.
Crazy Brave, I'm taking your advice. I am staying away from it. Even though the Titans have had a slow start, I know they're 2-0, but I've got the Titans by 7 in this one.
Yeah, right. I just feel like someone's got to bounce back. You know, someone has to bounce back, and Kirk Cousins hasn't set the world on fire so far. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. Sorry, I just fucked up. Okay, next one. This one's tough as well. Jeez, we've got some games this week. The Los Angeles Rams at the Buffalo Bills. I've got the Bills by 7.
What a matchup this week. We are just spoiled with so many great games this week. And, you know, with the Bills off to a great 2-0 start up against the 2-0 Rams, I've really gone for the experienced offensive team this week, and I'm taking the Rams by 14 points in what will seem a little shocking to some NFL fans after Buffalo's dominating start.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Dominating, eh? They've dominated
The
LA,
the Buffalo
the
Bills
LA
have
Rams
dominated.
since they have dominated us since 2002. Rams, the franchise, were 3-13 against the AFC East since 2002. And with Josh Allen and Diggs, it's going to be a game not reaching the heights of the Kansas City Rams Monday from 2 years ago, but This could be very close to it. Both sides are hot. I've got the Rams by 8.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Rams by 8. So you're both on the Rams, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we have.
Okay. All right, the next one I've got the New York Jets at the Indianapolis Colts, and I have taken Indianapolis by 10. That's the best one.
Look, I really, grasping for reasons to believe in this New York Jets side this year, but I'm seeing nothing. I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts this week by 10 points.
Same as me. All right, not bad.
Yeah, I got Colts by 11.
11?
Yeah.
This one's a little bit tough too because we've got it's the Panthers at Carolina Panthers at the Los Angeles Chargers. We've got Tyrod Taylor out and the rookie starting his second game. Justin Herbert for the Chargers up against the Panthers who have got McCaffrey and give me a tough game. I've got San Diego by 4. I think the rookie's going to get his first victory.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Los Angeles Chargers by a score of 10 points this week. I like the way that they've been able to perform well with two different quarterbacks after 2 weeks, and I expect them to be a solid pick this week.
Hey, if anyone wants to have a look at Crazy's 5,
and
it'll be up on his site tomorrow morning. That's
Correct.
www.crazybrave74.com. You can
Correct.
Go there and check that out.
Correct. And we have been working overtime, guys, to get these winners to you. So head over there, check it out in the morning, and there'll be some great prizes for you to win if you do follow.
Yep.
Thank you, Skinsfanatic.
No worries. So this next game is actually on Crazy's 5.
What about mine? You missed me again.
Yep, sorry.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Panthers won't snap a 10-game losing streak here. They haven't won in 10 games. It's probably, I think, check that out if you want to cross-check that for all your viewers.
We believe you. It's been a while.
I don't think it's going to happen this week. I'll let the Chargers by 9.
Okay. I applaud your knowledge. I like it. You've looked it up.
Yeah, thank you.
We're all very studious folk here on Skinsfanatic Live.
Well, there's no fucking around here on Skinsfanatic Live. We are here because we know our shit. But
fucking NFL, man.
The Dallas Cowboys at the Seattle Seahawks. I have Seattle winning this one in a nail-biter, 1-point victory. Well, in the field of 1 point.
Okay. You are right, Skinsfanatic. This one is in Crazy's 5 this week. I'm going to take Seattle by a score of 13 points in what will be a high-scoring affair. We will see Dallas. We know what Mike McCarthy is like. My apologies. The Dallas head coach, he's having brain farts all year long. He's going to go for it on 4th downs, and he's going to put up some points. But Seattle will put more up and take Seattle to cover the spread this week, and I've got them by 13.
Lots of points scored that game, 55 over.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Over in the NFC West at the moment, it's like one of those old cartoons back in the day before PC, when the natives were like cooking a person inside the big pot and heating up the fire while they poked it. The NFC West is hot. Is hot at the moment. Seahawks by 20 in this one.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough division. Oh. No,
It
good
is
one.
a very hot division. It's much like the NFC East of the late 80s and early 90s, with three dominant teams
Oh,
in of the with the Redskins, Giants, and the Cowboys all dominating
absolutely.
the NFC for so many years,
Mm.
and that's what the NFC West
I hear
has
you, Crazy
become.
Brave 74. I was thinking about you today when I was going over this. I'm like,
Yeah, well,
wow,
I mean, look, I
Seahawks.
mean, hey,
Wow.
all you NFC
The
West fans
Cardinals.
can have your NFC West parties, but we've still got uh, open
Yeah,
playoff spots
I'm
over
saying.
here. And you have a look at what the San Francisco 49ers did to the NFC East. There is no reason why the Washington football team should be scared of the NFC West and their three uh, teams.
Right.
Yeah, right. I remember when it was that in the East
Yeah, I
with
know. No,
the
you're right.
Giants, Philly, Cowboys, Redskins. Yep, let's move on,
Correct.
or else we're going to get fired up.
All right. Yeah, we've got Tampa Bay at the Denver Broncos. Um, Broncos lost their quarterback last week. Um, Lock, Drew Lock, his name is. Um, I am taking Tampa Bay Buccaneers by 5 points this game. Crazy Braves.
It's really a very interesting game this week. I have to take Tom Brady and Tampa Bay. I would have liked to have seen Locke play in this one for Denver. I don't think he will be. I'm going to stick with Tampa Bay. I'm taking it in the Crazies 5. It is, we have to put our balls on the line here, guys. We're not going to make money without doing that. So this is one of our key games. Take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm taking them too. Tampa Bay by the same as you. 5, Skinsfanatic.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I got them by 6. I didn't
Yeah,
see it
6 and
properly.
5.
6.
Yeah.
Got them by 6, yeah. Okay. Next game. This will be interesting. Maybe not. Detroit Lions at Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, I've got Arizona by 14 in this game.
Yeah, put me down for Arizona by 16. At this stage, I just want to see another week. I don't really want to see it, but I want to hear about it. We've moved on from Arizona. They're a good football team. We'll face them later on in the year. Take the Cardinals by 16.
Yep.
We're going up by 2. I have the Cards by 18.
Okay. Yep. Interesting. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. We've got the Green Bay Packers at New Orleans Saints. Green Bay are shit hot. The 2-0. The Saints losing last week. Give me Green Bay by 20. Fuck the Saints. Green Bay by 20.
Green Bay by 20. Wow. Well, look, let me just have a look. I believe. I have taken the Green Bay Packers by 13 points this week, and I've included this game in the Crazy 5. I didn't know whether to do it, but I feel that it is one of the locks of the week. I apologise to all of my viewers who do have to stay up and watch the later game, but take the Packers.
I got in the dome or had a bowl of New Guinea gold. I don't know, but I've gone the Saints by 12. Hurts me to say it, but poor old Drew Brees, most underrated motherfucker in the game, man. Seriously, fucking Drew Brees. I've got the Saints this week by 12.
Yeah, well, I know.
You, Rogers.
We're just waiting on Drew Brees to throw a pass longer than 5 yards, but that's okay.
It could happen.
It might happen this weekend.
Back in the dome, yeah?
Okay. This last game, Monday Night Football.
Like I said, could have had too much New Guinea.
Yep. This Monday night game is a cracker this week, guys. We've got the matchup from the AFC Championship game last year. Oh, sorry, it was the division game, wasn't it? The Chiefs.
Yeah, there was never
Titans.
Chiefs, Ravens, they played on divisional.
Yeah. Yeah, Titans were in the championship.
Yeah, there was no matchup. No, there was no matchup.
Triple. Yeah. No, there was no matchup. It's going to be a good game.
It is. Yeah, much anticipated matchup between these two teams. I'm going to take, can you believe it, Baltimore by 9. Just feel that Andy Reid and his Chiefs have done everything they possibly can at this stage of winning the Super Bowl and coming out early, being very impressive. And I just think that, this week they might be a little bit complacent against a Baltimore team who really want to show everyone what they're made of.
All right.
What a matchup. It's harder to pick than a broken nose. Yeah, it really is. It can't wait. And I've gone Kansas City by 3. I can't give much homework on this one because I haven't yet. It's just too pretty cool, man. Lamar Jackson and Pat, this is the one. This is the one where you strap yourself in and
strap in all weekend.
Fucking, yes, big time.
Going to be a huge game.
And I believe next Thursday our time or Friday our time. Is it Browns again or the Thursday night game next week?
Oh, you wouldn't get. Every team will be given one Thursday night game. I don't think the Browns will be on a Thursday night unless it's Thanksgiving or
Bills Denver.
Yes.
I mean, sorry,
Bills.
Excellent.
Not Bills. Denver at the Jets. Denver at the Jets.
Denver at the Jets.
Denver at the Jets.
Give me Denver by 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna look. I'm really expecting the Jets to, show me something this week. I'm still a non-believer, but I'm still going to lean that they're going to show me something. So I'm going to, at this stage, give me the Jets by 1, and that can change, obviously, between now and kickoff.
That's our game. That's a week away. But, I feel sorry for the Jets. I feel sorry for both fucking teams. Broncos and the Jets.
Oh, I don't feel sorry for Denver. I mean, they can turn their thing around in a hurry. John Elway has rather thick fingers, and he's fingering the whole NFL. That prick. He is. He's sneaky. No, as much as I love Mr. Elway. He's a sneaky general manager.
Is he the fucking idiot?
He's not he's not an idiot. John Elway's not an idiot, and neither is John Lynch, but they're both from the same mould. They can turn their teams around in a heartbeat with trades and deals, and I'm not feeling sorry for Denver. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you're picking Denver?
No, I have to lean with the Jets. But like Crazy said, that'll change.
Jets are shit.
Is this quarterback they're running? I don't know. I just think the Jets string something together. It'll be their chance for 1 or 2 wins they get this year, and they'll want to take it. Unless it's at Denver, and then Denver get one of their 4 wins for the year. Yeah.
It's the start of our long weekend over here in Australia. It's going to be a doozy.
Well, that's the thing. Today was the beginning, and now we're rolling with it, and that's the one that's 7 weeks away. You're watching that one on that Friday morning.
We are spoiled with entertainment and games.
Oh, it's been mad. Fucking mad.
Thank you, Roger Goodell. Oh. Roger.
Yeah, thanks, Rog. No, well, I don't know. Is that all we've got time for this week on Skinsfanatic Live?
Yeah. I think we've covered everything that we wanted to, and given our viewers a great show once again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had a few people pop in tonight, so it's been a good show.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to make sure that we give them some acknowledgement when they come in. Thank you for enjoying and watching the show, guys.
Yeah, meet the Mets. He bailed, but he was here. He was here.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, meet the Mets. Appreciate it.
Oh, I want to stick around and have a chat.
Yeah,
that'd be mad.
He's gone.
You guys are doing.
No, the show's almost over, and we've covered everything that we need to.
Yeah, I'm
show.
I know what's going on. I know what you're doing. Yeah. Yes. R2.
I'm waiting for you.
I know what you do.
Do you want to thank you for joining us tonight, R2 Remu? Good luck to your team on the weekend.
You're welcome. I'm stoked to be here again. I'm stoked you like getting me out of the back room and into it. Fucking oath.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, having me here.
Some great homework. Some great homework done by R2 Remu tonight with his rundown on his picks. Much appreciated. Thank you, Skinsfanatic.
Isn't it? It's almost becoming one of the best parts of the show. The pick breakdown is good.
Yeah, it's a good little segment. I mean, this we're building something here at Skinsfanatic Live. Make sure if you watch the show, hit the like button, give it a subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know whenever we're on and you don't miss anything. Because we are dropping knowledge here on Skinsfanatic Live.
Yeah, we certainly are. All right, thanks very much for your time. Pleasure as always.
Thanks.
Hour 30. Take it easy. Just about to hit an hour 30 here on this very good episode tonight of Skinsfanatic Live. I've had a ball. I don't know about you guys, but this has been great. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody who watches and just joined in. And, hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you next week.